All right, who's up first?
All right, Chase, let's just get the monkey off of the back. You were presented with a water shower followed by a game ball. Just what does it mean? Another milestone. This is your, second one of the season, just having the opportunity to enjoy it with this group.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think every win's important. Every win is fun. I don't think any one is more important than the rest. And she just told the guys at the end, like, they're a big part of it. And same thing with the alums, who I'm excited to see this weekend. And again, they're all a part of it, and I think that, as we continue to try to build a history here that everyone can be proud of, I think it's just another step along the path.
It was kind of a Bob Prince kind of a game. You had them all the way, right? I mean, it wasn't necessarily pretty all the time. You guys definitely bent a few times, but it goes back to the principle of not breaking. How did you like the resolve of the 90? Not always pretty, but finding a way.
I mean, it's college soccer, isn't it? You just got to find a way to win, and ultimately we had some really good moments and a couple of moments we'd like to get back, but again, the guys did exactly what they needed to do. We got the result, and we'll take it.
Was there something said, or what was said at halftime maybe to just get the guys to just lock in on principles and focus on themselves?
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked to the group. I asked them what they saw from the first half, how they felt it went, and they nailed it. They saw and felt the same things we saw as a staff, and so we just it was a gentle reminder of where we needed to go. And ultimately, I think you saw that come out in the first, especially 15, 20 minutes of the second half, and that's a part of it. You're always going to have ebbs and flows in a game, and I thought, again, the guys did a really good job tonight.
Jack hits crossbar too. How much of that is just a green light understanding that when you attack together cohesively, that good things can happen?
Oh, well, you said it. I don't know if I have to even say anything there. Like, it's when you're working together as a team and everyone's on the same page, good things can happen.
And if you can take me through both goals, just what you saw for Ollie, his second of the year, and obviously Maxi, his second consecutive, just how the boys just were able to buzz together and flow together.
I mean, Ollie's strike was absolutely top-notch. That was a fun one to see. And then Maxi's just one of those guys. He's just clutch. He's just always there. He loves the game. He loves to score, and I love having him in the program. So.
The goal conceded, just was it a breakdown back line? Was it just a communication gaffe, maybe a play that they made? It was their first shot on goal, so you were holding strong, but what gave in that last little bit?
Yeah, again, I think, mistakes are going to happen in soccer, and ultimately that's a mistake that was similar to something we made at Robert Morris, and so to see the way the guys responded tonight to that mistake, I think is a step in the right direction. That's, I think, again, all we can ask for as a staff.
Turning upfield too, obviously you had multiple assists, of course Benson, and of course you have Jax getting assists for Maxi. Just what was it like seeing them put it together and piece it together, knowing the game was on the line at that end?
Yeah, I mean, you need your big time players to step up in big moments, and I think that's what you saw tonight all the way around, so it was good.
This could have been a trap game. In a sense, maybe it was a trap game, and you've had a couple of those this season. How do you feel the guys maybe handled the ebbs and flows, and maybe this kind of a game helps them in the long run?
Yeah, I think I think every game, every time we step on the field, it's an opportunity to improve. It's an opportunity to gel, and I was hoping maybe for a little more rotation tonight, but it didn't present itself, and that's fine, because ultimately, again, you've got your group that you're relying on, getting good minutes, and again, overcoming adversity together, which is perfect.
Even though they didn't play, how much was the bench active at the end, just making sure that they kind of willed that finish line for you all?
Yeah, we talk to the guys all the time about it. Like, we need everybody on this squad, and at some point the guys on the bench are going to be on the field, and like they're going to want that same type of backing that they're giving to the guys on the field tonight. And so whether it's this season or next for them or the one after, it doesn't matter. It's just all about just going in the same direction together. So.
You mentioned that loss at Robert Morris. What does it say about the team that they're able to put that loss behind them and come out and pick up 2 straight wins?
Yeah, again, we talk a lot about adversity and adversity revealing character, and I think that's what you're seeing with this group, is that it's a group that believes in themselves. And yeah, we're going to take our punches throughout a season. It's always going to happen within college soccer, but how do you respond? So again, I'm not worried about the mistakes. I'm worried about the response, and then I think you saw that tonight. Much better response from that Robert Morris game. So.
And then Zoltan, you see him. He gave up 3 goals against Robert Morris, and to come out, he gave up 1 today, but to have the shutout last week, what does that say for him just on his own to erase that and stay locked in?
Yeah, I think it's for him. I think it's for the entire back line, and then you see the whole group. It's a whole collective defensive effort to make sure we keep the ball away from Nagy as much as we can. But he's one of the best in the country at shot stopping, and he's got their back, and we've got his back.
Last one for me. The first half also featured a lot of wind gusts, which resulted in change of play too. How do you think that was handled, and how was that just an extra layer, no pun intended, of adversity to try to push through?
Yeah, I don't actually think it affected the game all that much. I think both teams wanted to play a bit more, and I think ultimately it was a good performance from both teams. I think on a different night, Mount St. Mary's probably gets something from that game, but tonight was our night.